Hey guys, John from ARTV. It's time for a review of the latest record from the new Pornographers, a Canadian indie pop and power pop group. The name of the album is Brill Bruisers, and it's their first since 2010. Their last record came out like just before I graduated high school, so shout out to you guys for making me feel super old. The group has been putting out albums since the turn of the century, with arguably the most popular and the best of those being their debut, Mass Romantic, but I've honestly enjoyed pretty much everything that the band has put out, minus their most recent effort. That 2010 album Together just felt a bit unbalanced to me, and it's nice to see them back just channeling what they do best. And this whole record, Carl Newman, one of the lead singers of the band, said is just all about them writing from a free perspective. They're not being weighed down. He's not being weighed down by anything, and that really just shows in the music, the liberation. Electric Version is the first record I ever had from this band, and I immediately fell for the unique charm that they have. The fast-paced and quirky power pop band has lasted the test of time and have never really put out a record that I would consider a total misfire. I clicked with the songs on here almost instantly, loving really everything from the rotated vocals to the shimmering synth lines and talented production work. None of the instruments, including the guitar, really feel like they get drowned out, and that's a problem that irks me with so many modern records. The record is simply a celebration, like I said, of just not being weighed down and being of a new point in life. And the first track, Brill Bruisers, which is also the title track, just immediately hooked me in with its fun and light vocals. It's got these airy synthesizers on there that feel like vintage new Pornographers. If this song doesn't make my top 50 songs of the year list, well, you know the real me has been kidnapped. Catherine Calder handles the lead vocal duties on Champions of Red Wine, delicately balancing a mix of 80s feeling synths and guitars with this mysterious Love Gone Wrong-esque song. Praise has to be given to the incredible backing vocals on this track that really just soar. One of my favorite things about this band is how they write their music. The music is always the first thing written, and once there are lyrics, they really just from there decide which of their four lead vocalists are going to handle the main vocal duties. I really like it when either like Carl or else Carl and Catherine get together on a track because their voices just feel like they fit perfectly together. Another one of my favorite things about this album comes in the crafty closer, You Tell Me Where. There's a very unique chord progression going on in this song. It always feels like it keeps climbing, whether it be the guitars or the synths. They grow larger and larger throughout the song and really just match the urgency that the vocals bring. Backstairs is one of the most majestic cuts here on this record. There's an extremely high replay factor here for me on this track, as I immediately spotted it as a standout. The vocoded taking the backstairs portion sounds perfect for this song. They seem to be drawing influences from bands like Air. A loud guitar breaks in before the 3-minute mark, adding the exact change of momentum that this song really needed in order to reach its full potential. The spacey and shoegazy outro fits this song perfectly, making for what I feel is the best song on Brill Bruisers. War on the East Coast starts off with some darker tendencies, sliding in these chilly synthesizers to aid the guitar rhythm, and it really just helps bring out this song's unique identity. Fantasy Fools has some of the most mesmerizing vocals on the album, along with an interesting set of lyrics that seem very adventurous in nature. The chorus is easily one of the most recognizable, blending two voices together seamlessly. I have to quickly mention this. Can you guys hear the similarities in the synth lines between the Marching Orders track from this record and then the 2008 track, This Is Who We Are by Smiletron? It doesn't stop me from loving this song at all, but I'm just gonna leave that piece of information right there. Another drug deal of the heart marks a rough point in the record, feeling a bit unnecessary here as it was originally a B-side to their 2011 single, Moves. That track leads into the lyrical letdown, which is Born With a Sound. It feels a bit disingenuous as a whole, but I will compliment the instrumental. It's just that the vocals weren't quite doing it for me. It's a shame that there's like a handful of more run-of-the-mill type songs near the end of this record, like the two I just mentioned, along with the tracks Spydr and Wide Eyes. Dancehall Domine puts the train back on the rails though, and it's the last track that I feel is worth mentioning. The guitar and reverb-laden vocals here on this one just fit perfectly with this track's early 2000 feeling synths to really make one of my favorite tracks on the record. I think that Brill Bruisers definitely is going to stand closer to the top in terms of the best new Pornographers albums. For me, personally, Mass Romantic or else Electric Version being my favorite albums by them. But this one, I could definitely see this one fitting in between Electric Version and Twin Cinema for me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section down below. I think that you will like this record if you like kind of just indie pop, alternative, a lot of synthesizers, and it's just a fun record through and through. Overall, it's a 4 out of 5 for me. So if you've heard the new album from the new Pornographers, Brill Bruisers, let me know what you thought of it in the comments section down below. Don't forget to hit the like button on this video to show support for the channel. I've got a lot of reviews on the way in the next couple of days, hopefully, or the next week or so. I have Frank Iero and the Celebration and Ariana Grande, along with a lot of others up my sleeve. So keep checking back for more. Click right here if you'd like to see my last review, or you can click here and go to my second channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon right here on ARTV, Beyond the Reviews.